This week on bigenderdotnet, Paul wants to know, how has a bigender identity label affected our lives? And as a bonus question, he wants us to describe our first car. I just snatched up this kitten. It's completely irrelevant to the video, but they've invaded my house. Well, let's tackle the car question first. Yes, more kittens. I just told them they were going to have to earn their keep this week by making video appearances and paying for their kitten kibble food with YouTube views. Oh man, I really don't remember my first car all that well. However, I do remember what is probably my second car. It was probably the first car that was in my name. And this was an old four-banger Ford Escort, a white one. It was not terribly fast, not terribly strong, not terribly anything. However, it got decent gas mileage, as I recall, and it was very maneuverable. And it was the exact length of the lobby of a video store. Long story there. I tried to tell the story a few moments ago, but the story was running over time. And so perhaps on another occasion you'll get that story. But that little car got me around. Aw, how cute. How cute. Hey, comment, rate, subscribe, favorite, and share this video or the kitten gets it. That's all I'm saying. When I first started this whole taking estrogen thing, I kind of got caught up in the trans whirlwind of talking to shrinks, talking to doctors, going to trans support group, trying to learn what my options were and everything, and becoming kind of dizzy by the whole thing. And then in the process of doing that, my life became sort of upturned, and I started going through a lot of the kind of first year drama that I think a lot of trans people go through during this transition period. I was trying to achieve all this stuff in hopes that it would, make it better, and some of it was not making it better. And some of it was, I think, pretty hopeless. And coming to terms with the real world issue of my masculinity on one hand and my femininity on another was very necessary. And it has certainly helped me to find a sense of place, because for decades I tried to find a place in man's world, and intermittently I would try to find a place in a queer world, and then I was trying to find a place in trans world. Because I don't care how straight, how normal, how anything you are. You need some sense of self and some sense of belonging. I have found that I fit in quite well, I think, in bigen world. we're all self-defined, and we're all It's not a diagnosis. It's not anything. It's we make the rules, and we're not making the rules for the community. We're making the rules for ourselves. Each one of us is doing it on our own, but we're doing it together, and we have this kind of genderqueer joint creative expression thing going on, and it's very existential in a traditional philosophical way. We are becoming together. That's something that has really been meaningful to me so far. That's how it's affected my life. It's given me home as a mental, emotional place shared with others to become together.